Hey, and welcome to Java Mastery. So today I'm going to be walking you through how to build a password generator app using the Java programming language. That's right. I'm going to be using the all-time greatest of all time Java programming language. So this is what you are going to build today. You're going to build a password generator app that asks you for your password length. After you enter your password length, asks if you want uppercase letter. If you say yes, and you continue, ask you if you want to include numbers. If you say yes, you continue, symbols, yes, continue, all those other stuff. So after that, I go to take in all your input and then create a password for you. So this is going to be your own personal password generator app that was built using the Java programming language. So we're going to dive into the video. So I'm going to clear out everything I have here. I'm going to explain it for you word for word. I want to clear all this and then explain for you word for word from the beginning. I want to import the util scanner and secure random. Now, to follow through this tutorial, you have to have prior knowledge with the Java programming language. You have to be proficient with the Java programming language. I have videos on that, you can check them out. They'll be linked above. So go to import the secure random to if you work with Python, you know there's a library called random. Yeah, this is secure random for the Java programming language. So after that, go to import scanner. Then after that we're going to put in our main method. Then now we have to create a new scanner. You have to create a new scanner and what the scanner is used for, just for those who don't know, the scanner library is used for getting input from the user. So we want to create a new scanner. So a new scanner in the Java programming language. So after creating scanner, we are going to print out to the console to let the user know that okay, yeah, the app is running. Go to print out the console. Go to print out welcome to the password generator. After we print out the welcome message to the console, then I'm going to ask for the length of password. So now I'm going to ask the user for the length of password. That's our next step. Our next step is to ask the user for the length of password. So now how we do that, we print out to the console, enter the length of password, then we use the scanner we created to get input from the user, to get the user on. And if you watch here, the data type is integer. So getting a number data type, enter your length of password. If you want 5, 6, 7 length of password, get the line character. So after that, the user to enter the desired length of password and read it as an integer using the next int. We also use this the scanner next line to consume the new line character left in the input buffer after next int. Now next we're going to ask the user, oh, do you want to include uppercase letters, yes or no? So that's what we'll do next. We'll ask the users for uppercase letters. So serious step, we ask if the user wants to include numbers in the password, and then we read their response as Boolean, that's as true or false. Now in the next step, we're going to ask the user if he wants to include symbols. We'll ask the user if he wants to include symbols in the app. So we ask the user if he wants to include symbols in the password, then we read their response as Boolean. So using this line, user if you want to read it in symbols. Then next we call the generate password method to generate the password based on the user's input and store it in a password variable. So actually that generate password method it's going to be a private static string of generate password. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to paste out the code to generate the password. After the scan. So go out of the main of the main method, part of the main method. If you're a Java programmer, to be familiar with it. After we leave the main method, then this is available for you in GitHub, so you can get the source code in GitHub, but you can pause the video and copy along. So private static string, generate password, int length, boolean, include uppercase, include numbers. We get all of them in boolean values. Then we provide the strings of lowercase characters, ABC, EFG, and so on. Then we provide the string of uppercase, provide the string of number characters and symbol characters. After that, we create a variable of all chars is equal to lowercase char. Then if include uppercase all chars plus equal uppercase chars, then if include numbers all chars plus equal number chars, if include symbols all chars plus equal symbol chars. Then we create a random class. So we create, that's how we created the scanner. We create a random, so using the secure random is equal to new secure random. Then we'll create a string builder using this line here. So string builder password is equal to new string. Use a for loop here. So for int I equal to 0, if I is lesser than the length of the password which the user has already put in before, then I plus plus. So we're going to iterate over the length of password and use random, and use this our random class we just initialize here, and then create a random password, then append it to a password append random char, then return password dot to string. So to actually get that password, to create back in our main method, to actually get that password out back here in our main method, what we're going to do, we're going to use this line of string password is equal to generate password. We're going to include the length, we're going to include the uppercase numbers, we're going to include the symbols, and after that that's going to supply it to the main method. And after that we're going to print out your generated password. We're going to append the password to it. Then we're going to close the scanner. So this line here to close the scanner. As a good Boy Scout developer, I'm going to close the scanner to avoid wasting resources. So with our app is done. I seem to be getting an error. But yes, I didn't create a package. Yeah, fix for it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I created a package for it. I'm sure I'm going to fix the problem I'm having. Yeah, so the errors are all gone. Now it's time for us to password generator app that was built using Java programming language. Easy peasy. We're going to run our code. Use your favorite text editor to run your Java code. Yeah, so it's compiling. I'm going to wait for that to compile. Oh yeah, so let's walk through the app. The app is ready. Let's walk through the app. So if you like it says welcome to the password generator. After that, he asks you to enter the length of the password like we've done here. So I select the password be 10 because the new websites built these days they require 10 and above. So after that, do we want uppercase letters? Yeah, we want uppercase. So we'll say yes, we want uppercase letter. After that, I'll do want numbers because you have to put numbers here. So we'll say yes, we need numbers. Do you want symbols? No, I don't need any symbol. Then you go to create a password. See, it generated the password here. It generated password TCRONIQ. So that password is a super random password. To actually test the randomness of the password, we're going to run the code again. And this time we're going to include symbols. You're going to see the password going to be in different form. So bookmark this password here. Bookmark this password because the new one would be totally different from this one. So wait for that to compile. So then you say welcome to the password generator, then enter the length of password. Let's go for same thing again. Do we want uppercase letters? We say yes. Do you want numbers? We say yes. Do you want symbols? We say yes this time. Then go to generate the password. So this is our password. We have the greater than, we have the closing curly braces, we have the semicolons, the arrow H plus D, and that with the 6. So now it's a super random password that is totally different from one. And there you have it. That's we successfully built a password generator app using Java, and I can create one using Python. So if you like a video to create a password generator app using a Python programming language, even though the channel isn't focused on Python, but I will gladly do it if you want it. So now thanks for watching and happy coding.